I'm Todd Grisham, and what if this is Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner,
introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
Fighting out of the blue corner,
and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
All right. Can you imagine being the fighter? Sometimes you think under the lights is hot, but when you've got the sunlight, it's a lot to take in.
No doubt about it. This was the time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. He misses with that straight left. One punch could change everything in this battle. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and two gladiators going at it.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fighting that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. So much firepower here. Misses with the straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance without a doubt.
You don't want to lose this fight. Come on.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
It's all offense all the time. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice counter shot. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Yourself back. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
Yes, I like that.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. The jab can't find a home. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's
No, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
That counter punch caught him clean. A swing and a miss with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Missing with that right hook. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
And the big cat goes down. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The perfect counter lands. No rest for the weary. These two fighters are made for one another. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped. And there's the bell to start round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Usyk. It appears that the moment of trouble has... Did you see that? Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And down goes Alexander Usyk. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your glove.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hook misses. How about that time counter shot? Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. Here we go. It's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That jab misses. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Fantastic punch. Nice counter. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. The unified heavyweight champion is down. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial.
Starting to make mistakes, and you switch it up.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch. His jab just got blocked. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What a whitewash.